Ready to get galactivated? We're here with Galactivated Yoga on the beach, YouTube live and on the replay, TikTok live. Welcome, Fairy God family. Christar Galactica, your fairy god, Sis Saint Joe Narcata, and of course our little princess Charlie, filling us up with the love of dog from inside our hearts. So thank you everyone for tuning in. We invite you to take the next hour-ish of your beautifully busy life and join us here. Step outside if you are able to, super friends. Pull up some beach, some earth, some land, some Mother Nature. We're going to ground in, we're going to stretch, we're going to breathe, we're going to quiet our minds and align with our divinity, yoking our body, mind, spirit, and breath together. Fairy God family, are you ready to get galactivated with me? You ready?
Yes.
Can I get a high five? High vibe. High vibe. High vibe. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the gifts. Let's come into our easy seated pose. Start to find that breath flowing up and down our spine, expanding our belly, ribs, lungs. Start to drop in, calm your nervous system, quiet your mind. Be obsessed with the breath. And as we settle in, I'd love to share what's going on galactically. My galactics, we are in the final day of our time of initiation in our crystal moon of cooperation. Our spiritual power is proliferating like rabbits. The love of dog is strong in our hearts today. And we are really integrating the ability to go inward and find our inner light, our inner soul star, our inner lamp, our inner bliss and inner peace and inner illumination on the waves of our breath. And in this space of finding what we've always been looking for, the old happily ever after, the old home within our hearts. On this day, this solar mirror day, we want to drop so intensely into our heart and smile so immensely and envision the outer world changing to reflect this inner creativity, this inner creation, this inner energy. I want to anchor into this heart today so beautifully that we are birthing a whole new version of ourselves. Spiritual, eternal masters in the physical world. Let's inhale our arms up and just hold them up there, palms forward. We're just gonna envision that feeling from the end, thinking from the end, focusing our intention on that space beyond our physical 3D reality, through that fourth dimension, the tesseract of time, breathing from the inside out and expanding from within, that mustard seed of focus inside. And we're gonna play with some breath of fire, but first let's curl those fingers in, leaving those thumbs up. And we're gonna focus on our belly and just pulse that belly, focusing on our exhales. And letting the inhales happen automatically, activating that inner fire. And the mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. Press your tongue up to the roof of your mouth and swallow, suction cup it up there as you do so. Bring your gaze in and up at Ajna, third eye chakra. Visualize crystal blue sapphire light in your mind's eye, glowing, ultraviolet light. Keep that breath going. Keep those arms lifting. Just observe your mind and what it has to say. Peanut gallery. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Engage your root, belly, neck. Squeeze everything. Pull it up to Ajna, third eye. Exhale with an Om and fold. Hands come forward and down to the ground. Tuck your chin under. And while we're here, super friends, as a community, send all of your love, all your grace, all your peace, all your light down to the earth. And all beings on this planet can feel a sense of peace and harmony, unity, love, support, expansion, opening, transformation, abundance and bliss and prosperity and health and wealth and happiness and joy. All beings, including you and me. Super friends, Galactivate! Choo, choo, choo. All right, shake out any tension. Anything in your back of your head. Let's wiggle the shoulders and start to bring ourselves up. And then let's take our right ear, bring it towards our right shoulder. Extend that left arm out to the side, fingers up, palm out. Let's reach this right arm out and then bring it up overhead and gently stretch our neck and smile. And press that tongue up inside your teeth and swallow, creating that suction cup in the back of your tongue. One more breath like this. And release. And then let's shift the crossing of our legs and bring that other leg on the top. And we'll bring that left ear towards our left shoulder and inhale. This right arm out to the side, fingers pulling up and back towards your face, and then bringing this left hand up and over and stretching your neck. Find your deep breath.
How are you? You had some color yesterday. Oh, jeez. Yeah. So this is not too good. Well, it was overcast yesterday. I know. And you're like,
And coming on back to center. Let's bring our hands to our knees and do some seated cats and cows. Inhale, lift our heart, look up with our eyes up to that third eye ajna, bending those elbows. And as we exhale, straighten our arms and tuck our chin and lean back, all the breath out. Flowing with our breath. And straighten those arms, tuck our chin, lean back. Breathe in, bend those elbows, lift our heart. And exhale, straighten those arms, lean back. And coming on back to center. Let's inhale these arms up. Reach for your intention. And as we exhale, bring those hands down the center line, walking them forward and folding over ourselves. Thank you once again to everyone joining us on our live stream. Thank you to our TikTok live friends and our YouTube live friends and on the replay. Everyone who's here. If you're able to touch the earth right now, just send all of your positive intention down to the planet. All of your heart, all of your peace, all your love, all your positive energy for our tomorrows, like we're planting seeds in the garden in springtime. Water them with our exhales. Fertilize them with our imagination. Envision a world of harmony and peace and unity in ourselves, in our own minds and hearts, in our homes and in our living environments, in our relationships, our family relationships, our community relationships, our national relationships, our global relationships, our planetary relationships, our cosmic relationships. Just imagine all the layers coming into harmony today as a result of our Super Friends community. Sending all this positivity. Thank you for the follow. Super Friends, Galactivate! And imagine the whole earth rippling and the whole space-time continuum shifting and the whole world being Galactivated as we walk ourselves up. Let's bring our arms out and up to our shoulders. We're going to take some twists. Twisting from side to side. Pulse that belly.
Which worse?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Inhale. At the center, arms up to the sky, palms together, lean back. Exhale, bringing those hands down the center line all the way to our hearts. Bow our heads to the heart and let's just tap it in. Visualize our hearts being initiated today and filled with the love of dog. That dog star seeds, that Sirius seeds being planted in our hearts. The Canis Major, the Canis Minor, star connection in our heart like a constellation, a sliver of light. That we are all star seeds and our light is turning to gold and the love of dog is with us. Super Friends, Galactivate! Peace and love for everyone. And then let's unwind those legs and shake them out. Good job. Let's inhale.
Hey, just so you know, you all are on camera right now. We're streaming live on YouTube and on TikTok.
It's all good if if you're cool with it.
If you want to be on camera, you are doing a great job, and if you don't want to, then you might want to.
Where's your camera? Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. No, considering.
And then we'll fold forward, bringing our hands to our feet and tucking our chin under, finding your breath. And breathing all the breath out and all the breath in. And release any tension in the back of your neck, any tension in your jaw, in your face, in your eyes, in your tongue. And inhale, swooping those arms up, giving thanks. And exhale, bringing those hands back down the center line. We're gonna bend this right knee in. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll wrap this left arm around and take our little twist. So right hand back behind, hand up against our spine. And then if you'd like to intensify the twist, you're welcome to cross that right leg over to the outside of your left thigh, if you like. Make sure, once again, your tongue is inside of your teeth, pressing up to the roof of your mouth. Deep breath in. And slowly unwinding. And coming back to center. We'll pick this leg up and give it a little rock, baby. And then we'll bring that left inner elbow to our sole and that right inner elbow above that knee. Sit up nice and tall. And releasing. Let's take this right knee and bend it back, getting that fleshy part out of the way. And here, let's bring this left arm across our body, reach underneath it with the right, pull those fingers back towards our face, breathing and twisting to the left. Turning your gaze away, deeply breathing.
Lexi is a whole different person.
And releasing these hands up and back, bringing them back behind us to the ground. And we're going to start to ease ourselves back, lifting our heart, filling with the love of dog. Maybe come down up to your elbows or forearms, sending your head back. Maybe you come all the way onto your backside. Just take your time, no rush. This is a really deep stretch.
I think I see him.
Oh, just so you know, they're doing YouTube right there. Just so you know. So everything you guys are doing is going to be on YouTube. Remember, everything you say.
And slowly bringing ourselves back up, walking ourselves forward. And let's rotate that foot so it's facing out. And walking ourselves forward over this straight front leg. Spread those toes on that left foot. Deeply breathe. Pant like a dog, says Princess Charlie. Inhale, lifting our heart. Let's bend this left knee, placing that left foot to the top of that right thigh. Let's inhale our arms up, reach for the sky. This great ocean of milk above us. Sea of the soup of light. As we twist towards the left side, bring that right hand to the top of that right thigh, above the knee. Deep breath, deep twist. And then walking those hands out, back behind us, taking a deep lift. And breathing in and walking ourselves up and around to the front and find where that edge is and walk ourselves forward. Thanks for the follows and thank you for the likes, super friends. Thank you, TikTok Live. Thank you, YouTube Live. Thank you to the replay. Find where that place of slight discomfort is. Hold the space there, super friends. Breathe into it. Pardon?
I'm going to the bridge, Mom. No, you want to come?
And coming on up. And planting our feet on the ground, lifting our hips up, taking a reverse tabletop, sending our head back.
So if you're not in the water, usually we'll splash and then we're around
Coming on back down. We'll bring ourselves up into a tabletop before we do the other sides. Cat, cow, moving our spine up and down. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze, our drishti. And exhale, arch that spine, drop round down. Flowing with our breath. Continuing our intermission before we do the other sides, coming back to central. Curl the toes, lift our knees, push up and back, downward dog, please. Press into the ground, lift those hips up high, bend those knees one at a time. Inhale, shift our weight forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, knees to chin or chaturanga. Inhale, peel our hearts up, cobra. Heart up, gaze up, smiles up. And exhale, lowering on down. Press into the ground. Coming back to our tabletop. Cat, cow. Move that spine around. Sitting back towards a child's pose. Stretch those arms forward. And breathing our way back on up. We're going to swing those legs around, doing the other side now. So extending this right leg forward, Let's bend this left knee, placing this foot in close to that hip, close to the root. And we'll inhale this left arm up and back behind us, stretching, elevating, lifting, twisting. Wrap this right arm around, or you can bring it to the top. You can cross this left leg over. We're going to twist from our belly, shoulders, neck, eyes.
Some cool little munchie stuff that I'm gonna wait because it doesn't help. I also I got a little bag for the girls. A little bag.
And coming on back to center. See if we can pick this leg up and do a little rockabye baby. Try this. So holding this leg and that hip around. Sitting up nice and tall. Fill with the love of dog in your heart. Bring that inner elbow to that sole and to that thigh.
It's like
And coming on back to center, let's bend this left knee, getting that fleshy part out of the way on that calf and bringing those knees towards one another. We'll inhale those arms out to the side and then swing this right arm across our body with our fingers pulling back and up and turning our head to the right, sitting up as tall as possible. Straight spine, deep breath, big smile. Flex those yogi toes on that right side. Breathe. Oh. Bringing these arms up to the sky, giving thanks. Exhale, hinging forward, folding towards this right leg. Spread those toes, tuck our chin, find our breath. Deep breath. Visualize your body becoming its healthiest, most vital and flexible and talented and creative and joyful and blissful and loving and magical version of itself. Visualize that as we breathe here, our nervous system repairing, regenerating, rejuvenating itself, our mind forming new neural pathways of empowerment and bliss. As you walk those hands up, bring them up to the sky, giving thanks. Tesseracting through time as we bring those hands behind us and start to ease on down the road. So take in your time. The breath be your guide. Slowly bringing our way on back. Up. Coming on back. Forward. Swing. Actually, let's keep this right foot forward and turn those toes out to the side and walk ourselves forward over this front leg. Breathing into our yoga. The mantra Om Namah Shivaya. We are divine, eternal yogi, spiritual masters, having a physical, third dimensional experience. And the light within us is growing brighter with every breath. Stretch those toes one more time, super friends. And inhale, breathing in, bending that right knee, placing that right foot on the top of that left thigh. Inhale, our arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, twisting towards that right side. Sit up nice and tall and stretch your spine and your eyes.
But I didn't know how to. But my kids may be in school, but we can try to get that one. It's in September. It's the weekend of my birthday. It's Saturday, September 19th. Oh, it's our birthday.
And then from here, we'll walk ourselves out. Deep twist. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
So that I can check. My leg, but it feels good. Oh, yeah.
Breathing in and walking our hands around to the front towards this left leg and folding here over ourselves as we breathe. And coming on back to center. Super friends, let's bring this right leg back behind us and come into our tabletop. And we're going to take some cats and cows. Once again, moving that spine up and down. We're going to just kind of shift ourselves here now. Inhale, drop our belly, lift our gaze. Exhale, arch the spine, press into the ground, drop the crown, swing those hips forward. Inhale for cow, drop our belly, lift our gaze up, big smile. Exhale, arch the spine, drop the crown, press into the ground, bring those hips forward for the cat. One more round like this. Coming back to neutral, curl those toes, press into the ground, lift our knees, press back, straighten those legs, downward dog, please. Push into the ground, lift those hips. Once again, bend one knee at a time. Once again, be aware of your tongue. Suction cup it up to the top of your mouth, especially the back part of your tongue.
Yeah, then I'll charge.
Inhale, shift forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower down, either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, peel our hearts up, cobra, lifting our gaze.
Yeah, and I got all these boys, and I'm like, I'm not
Deep breath in. Exhale, releasing. Lowering on down. Curl the toes, press into the ground. Once again, back up to tabletop. Knees under our hips. Cat-cow, move that spine around. And then walking our hands up. Let's bring our hands to our lower back. Squeeze those elbows together. Lifting our heart up as we press those hips forward. Leaning up and back for our camel. And then we'll back out of it just a minute. Just squeeze, bring, move everything around. Let's move our arms around, our hips side to side. And then we'll bring those hands back behind our back once again to those hips. Squeeze those elbows, lean back. Toes are curled under, heels are high. Press those hips forward, head goes up. Squeezing those shoulders, and if and when you feel ready, you can reach down and grab those heels. Keeping the hips and heart forward and up. And coming on up and out of it. Hands come back to the ground. Let's sit back, child's pose. Stretching those arms forward. Just noticing how you're feeling in your back.
Can I still use it? Can somebody help me?
Inhale, shifting our weight forward. Curl the toes, press into the ground. Lift the knees, pushing back, downward dog. And then walking our hands back towards our feet, taking it into a forward fold. Shake everything out here. Even allowing yourself to dangle. Grab your opposite elbows. Bending those knees, release our hands, rolling up. One vertebrae at a time. Arms come out and up. Interlacing those fingers. Pressing up. Straighten those elbows. Lean up and back. And then over towards the right side. Breathing to center. Shift the crossing of our fingers. Leaning back. And as we exhale, leaning over to the left side. Inhale back to center. We're going to release those hands and bend those knees. Coming up on our tippy toes as the arms rise up. And bending those knees as we swirl those arms back. Breathing out. Breathing in as we lift and stretch, and breathing out as we flow and bend. right, now we're gonna come back to center. Let's step our right leg forward, and we're gonna swing our right arm forward, our left arm back. Let's come up on those back tippy toes. As we do so, bending into that front knee. And then we're gonna get to the point where our right arm comes up and then back around. Our left arm goes forward and down. Keep bending into that front knee. We're gonna lift, coming forward into warrior three. Sending that left leg back, right arm forward, reach those arms out parallel to the ground. Energy in that left leg. Spread those yogi toes, torso parallel to the ground. Deep breath here. And then bringing these hands all the way to the ground. Left leg lifts for a standing split. Holding, shake your neck out, your face out. And then bring that left foot down to meet the right. Forward fold, and notice the shifting. Inhale, lift our heart flat back. Exhale, folding. Bend those knees, reverse swan dive, arms out and up, palms up, lean back. And exhale those hands into our heart. Notice the difference between the sides. And then we're going to, okay, we're going to swing those arms forward and back. Hey, Rex.
Just wrap it up.
All right, we're going to step this left foot forward. Come back on those right tippy toes.
Just wrap it up.
Fairies are saying, time to wrap it up, super friends. So keep bending into that front knee. Okay, we're going to send this left arm forward, right arm comes down, forward and down. So left arm up and back, right arm back and down. Taking those big circles with our arms as we bend in. All right, coming back to center, we're gonna shift our weight forward, lifting this right leg up, bringing those arms forward, warrior three. On that left side, stretching forward, energizing that back leg, finding that breath. And bringing these hands down to the ground, lifting this right leg up, standing splits. And bringing this right foot down to meet the left, forward folding. Inhale, lift our heart back. Exhale, folding. Bend those knees, reverse swan dive. Arms out and up. Arms together, lean back, and then hands to our heart. Let's take our feet side to side. We're just going to start bringing it down, but first let's bend those knees and those arms. Let them sway side to side. We're going to start to twist that torso. Let those hands slap our body. Low and then high. All right, shake everything out. Jump up and down. Release. All right, then we're going to come into our mountain. Arms together, legs together, hands to our heart. Just notice how you feel. And then we'll take those feet wide and squat it on down to the ground. Hands to the inside of those knees. Lift connecting our heart. And then we'll bring our hands, our booties down, extending those legs, using our core, coming all the way down to the ground. And we could take some core strengthening if you like. Take some yoga bicycles if you want to strengthen a little bit more. Left elbow to right knee, left leg extends, right elbow to left knee, right leg extends, and just going back and forth with your breath. Coming back to center, knees in, cross that right knee over the left, shifting, dropping those knees over to the left side, extend that right arm and shoulder up and back. Breathing our way back to center, cross that left knee over the right, drop those knees to the right as we send that left shoulder up and back, head and neck and arm up and back to the left. Deep breath. Coming back to center, if there's any other movement you need before we go to our final resting pose, please give that to yourself right now, super friends. We're going to make our way, when you're ready, onto our backside with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Let your arms and legs fall open and out to the side. Take a deep breath and bring your gaze in and up at your third eye. Pull the breath up from your root, your belly, your neck. Lock that breath up into Ajna. And then exhale and let go and just melt into that silence beyond the sounds. And we'll be back after our silence, our reboot for our Galactivation. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Love that's in the heavens, love that's in the skies, flowing to us, through us, and awakening inside. Love that's in our aura, and love that's in your veins. Love that's from tomorrow. Love that's in your brains. Breathe it in, float in it. Allow love to be everything and all that is. this space with the infinite. In this place, let the light fill you with that divine creator force of truth. Satya, Satnam, truth is our name. Let that power, that guru, Waheguru, awakening in the middle of your center, in the core of your brain. Your heart starts to glow like a golden star of being, glowing so beautifully with warmth and delight and radiating rainbows from that space that's inside into your tomorrows, your future so bright. Your higher self is yoga. You are yoked with your divine. As you simply relax, let go, and breathe, you effortlessly integrate these cosmic frequencies, that love that is creator, that divine oneness with source, that yoga, that avatar, that Ishta Devatar is flowing into us as we breathe, merging with our energy, our body, our mind. Spiritually, we are merged as divine in yoga, starving. Just relax, be peaceful, simply let go. Effortless ease and grace, beautiful miracles. Our energy centers come back into balance from the crown down, ultraviolet to infrared, everything finding that pure peacefulness. Our mind is calm, our emotions are soothed, our words are uplifting, our body feels good, our heart is wide open like we're growing wings, our energy, our vibration, and our aura is shining. We're jumping up to the next octave. Our higher self is here. All love is flowing in. We have the gift of our inner ear, that clairaudience and clairvoyance, awakening inside as we remember without avoidance that we are light and human divine. Om Namah Shivaya. Each one a different facet of the infinite crystal of the universal mind. Om Namo Narayana. Divine peace, divine grace, divine love, divine beauty, awakening in our hearts at this time. Om Mane Padme Hum. Divine Devi Parashakti, the sweet yoga of the feminine. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om. And in this place, like a flame, we blast light to this day, our future self. We blend our tomorrows, tesseracting in, filling us up like a seed, golden spark in our core. See ourselves start to transform, to shift and be reborn. The first moment of the rest of our lives, we begin. The first moment of the best of our lives from within. And in this beautiful space, relaxed and at peace, we start to fill up now with grace and with ease. As we deepen that breath, now one more time, wiggle our fingers and toes, start to rise and shine, stretching and reach those arms up overhead. And then drawing those knees down into our chest, wrapping those arms around our legs, and holding ourselves like a newborn baby, birthing ourselves from the inside out in yoga as well, as we start to roll around and slowly bringing those knees to touch down, rolling onto our side like a newborn here, just dropping down. And ever so slowly, taking our time, coming back to seated, head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Shoulders roll back and down, easy seated pose, sitting in our enlightenment. As the budding Buddhas we are and know. Left palm up, right palm up on top, in our lap, thumbs touching. Sit in the Buddha Mudra. Take 6 deep breaths. Om. Om. Inhale our arms up to the sky, palms together, giving thanks to the Most High, pulling those hands down the center line, bowing to our hearts, that golden throne of our divine. Divine in me, divine in thee, one great light of eternal energy. Magical words, please say it with me. Namaste. Super friends, Galactivate. Yay, we did it. We saved the world again. Christar Galactica, your fairy god sis, Saint Joan Arcata, and our little princess. Please give yourself a hug, or give your beloved a hug, or give your doggy a hug, or tree a hug, or a coworker hug, or a family member. Spread the hugolution around the world, super friends. Beyond time, beyond space. Spread the love every place. Super friends, Galactivate! Love is the answer, love is the way. And while you're at it, let's go to our website, Galactivators with a dot and a C-O-M. We invite you to sign up for our Super Friends email list. And if you feel inspired in your heart to give back and leave a donation, there's a link there for you to do that. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, everyone with us. Thank you, everyone, for liking, for following, for helping us to get this algorithm going. Share this with your super friends. And we love you so much. And we'll see you on our magical musical live stream tonight. Until then, stay galactivated.
Stay
Stay lit.
lit.